I mean, love is very, very complex. Like, I mean, because you mentioned safety, like, I mean, that is like the baseline. But then there's also like the horny love, like, I mean, the sensuality, the fun, the laughter, the joy, the sex, like all of these things that are equally as important. And I think it is about like, it's not the one or the other. Like, I mean, where in this very much deep and wide ecosystem of love does it sit? Like, I mean, it's because, like, I mean, so I'm queer, and I mean, and like, I mean, the hottest boys are the biggest problems. they're fucking problematic. That's the thing. And that's the thing. It's like, I mean, but because somebody's attractive, like, I mean, I can admire and enjoy their attractiveness.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, because it makes me feel something on the inside. But if I feel like, oh, I need to act on this, I need to go and, like, I mean, cheat on my partner because I find there's something beautiful. It's like, oh, there's an unmet need inside of me. Like, I mean, something that feels that I can't exist just the way I am. And I mean, I'm not a relationship guru or anything, but I am in a healthy, beautiful, monogamous relationship with somebody for close to 9 years already. And
wow.
And I want to revert back to a letter that I wrote in my 20s, which was called Dear Someone. And I was like, my most important thing in life is safety. And I want you to keep me safe. Like, don't beat me up. Like, I want you to keep the truth safe. Don't lie to me. Like, I want you to keep my heart safe. Please don't cheat on me. And then I want you to be or do the following things. And I was like, oh, I want you to, I want you to be spiritual. You have a spiritual program. Like, you must speak French and you must play the cello. And I would like it if your name is like Sebastian or Ludwig, and you must like no hair on your back and no chapped heels. Like, and I got like this laundry list of things that I wanted. And in the end, I was like, oh, this was like the area of the secret, you know, like, I mean, put it out there. Yeah. Like, put it out to the universe. Like, and that's exactly what I did. And I was very, very, very specific about what I wanted. But I finished the letter with like, these are the things that I think I want and that I think I need. And I hope the things that you are writing in your letter is the person that I am today. And I forgot about it. And maybe 10 years later or so, I, shortly after starting this letter writing to myself, where I developed this love letter to myself, this notion of unearthing a level of self-love that I have not really experienced from before, I met my now partner. And what's interesting is his name's Stephen. I won't mention his last name. Like, I mean, yeah, don't want to like put all the secrets out there. But the thing is, like, he has a great spiritual practice. Like, he has a great spiritual practice. He speaks the most eloquent French, and he plays a musical instrument. And in his French school, because I mean he's American. Like, I mean, in his French school, he actually they had to choose French names, and he chose the name Sebastian, which was also on my list because I love that name, and also because he's Asian American. Like, he's got very smooth skin, and he's got, oh my God, he's got no hair on his back, and he's got no chapped heels, and those are the things that I was like, that, oh my God, you're my dear someone, and I only realized this later on in our life, and I think this, I didn't even think about this actually, but this forms a really nice part or a chapter of the topic of this podcast, which is this love letter writing. And I think what I was experiencing and continue to experience is the fact that, oh, I was really learning what does it mean to love myself so that I can have more than enough to give to somebody else. Mm-hmm. And he's my best mate. Like, I mean, he really, really is my best friend. We're a partnership. His heritages are from Asia, and he grew up in America, and my heritage is European, and I grew up in Africa. And so it's like we kind of crossed the world, and you couldn't have met two people that are more different. Like, we look different, we sound different, but our core value system is the same. And it starts with, I need to love me first. I need to be able to take care of me first. And then I'll be able to take care of you. And that's how we do this dance of interdependence in our relationship. And of course, we've got a bountiful amount of help. Like, we've had a couples counselor from the beginning of our relationship.
Yeah.
Because it's like we thoroughly believe that you don't take a car for a service when it's broken.
Yeah.
You maintain it along the way. And it's been one of the biggest gifts because shit happens. Like life happens. COVID happened. The death of parents happened. Death of friends happened. Like, I mean, and our relationship continues to grow stronger and more beautiful because I accept him exactly as he is. He accepts me exactly as I am. And we have a relationship that is really strong physically, that is really strong emotionally, that's really strong financially. Like there's a trust there that I've not experienced, but I think the core of it is like that I want to bring this back to is there's safety. Like I can be exactly who I am, a naughty 12-year-old South African kid who's not getting his way, and I can lose my shit. And he holds the space for me to go through that. And I can do a variation of that towards him. And but the safety is there, and we continue to cultivate it, both for ourselves and for each other. And this is interesting, and I mentioned this earlier. We are the people that we needed when we were younger. And I mean, it's not always easy because that's not the definition of our relationship. It's like, is to be these role models. Like we are who we are. But I mean, a bonus of it is like, we do a lot of work on ourselves, and we continue to do a lot of work on ourselves, not because we hate ourselves, but because we love ourselves. And then that, like, I mean, becomes this amalgamation of trust and interdependence and ultimately love.